Troy. Thank you for joining us. How are you?
Great, man. How are you going?
Oh, tired, honestly.
Yeah.
We are doing this at 10:42 at night.
Yes.
The commitment for doing this, we put this off. So
Dedicated.
Let's just get straight into it.
All right.
Tell us a little bit about yourself first.
My name's Troy Justice. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I've been playing baseball overseas for about 6 years now. I actually started my career playing overseas in Perth, WA. So it feels good to be back in Australia, but in a new city this time.
And a bit cooler too.
Yeah.
Perth gets stinking hot very quickly.
I couldn't remember if I ever wore a hoodie in Perth.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all about that. But let's just dive right into it. I won't keep you too long because it is pretty late here at night. What drove you to take this position here at the Preston Pirates?
I was previously in the Netherlands. I was coaching and playing the Aus Cardinals, and I was debating: do I want to go to Australia? Do I want to go home? But I was like, let's just go and see what offers are out there. So I went on baseball jobs overseas. Now I was going through the listings for import players and coaches, and then I stumbled across the Preston Pirates. And usually a lot of the teams have very minimal stuff on their page for their requirements, what they're looking for. But Preston had the most detailed what they were looking for in a player that I've ever seen on that website.
Thanks to Miles on that one.
Yes. And I was reading the role and description and what they were looking for. And I'm just like, wow, that sounds like something I could do. So I put my resume together and I sent it over to Miles, and the rest is history.
Well, it was definitely a nice little resume to sit there and read. I think it was about 5-6 pages long.
Yeah, I've done a lot of stuff,
which is awesome, which is fantastic, and we can definitely see that at the moment with the way the preseason training's been going and how it's all varied from what we've experienced the last couple of years. So, what would you say your probably biggest changes have been in regards to actually coming here? Like, how do you feel that the team has sort of gelled and vibed with what you've done in regards to the training program and everything?
They've been really receptive. Sometimes change is hard. You get into a routine of like doing things, but I've met like no resistance. Everyone's been very interested in what I've had to say and the drills that I've had you guys do. So I've been getting a lot of positive feedback, been helping a lot of people with like the little things.
Yep.
Just small adjustments. Baseball is a game of adjustments.
100%.
So a lot of the drills that I've been having you guys do have just been getting the rust off mostly, but a lot of being able to like correct and coach things that people may have not have noticed or never been told before. I think that's made a big difference.
100%. And look, being a part of those trainings, and I mean, you've already spent time with me, especially in regards to hitting, and we experienced my off pitching on Tuesday. We won't talk about that too much. And it's just those little adjustments that you just pick up so easily and so quick, which I think everyone highly appreciates, because the stuff, like you said, getting rust off, but the stuff we haven't been either taught or we just haven't thought about, or we've just adjusted it wrong and gone the other way.
Yeah.
So no, I think what you've done so far is really good. How do you think the team's taken it on as well? Like, they've all been pretty good about it. So I can't really fault anything there.
Yeah, everybody's been nice and welcoming, like from the board to the players to the parents of the younger players in the club. But everyone's been great. Everyone's made sure I felt at home, and everything that I've taught them so far, they've been using it and applying it, and it's good to see. And the more we can build, the better I can help each player become, and ultimately help the club become.
How do you juggle, like, trying to work with so many seniors on a Tuesday, and then so many juniors, and then seniors again on a Thursday? How do you try and juggle the fact of pinpointing some of the individuals that you might see like that need a little bit more work than maybe some of the other guys? Like, how do you try and balance like group and individual sort of activities?
Well, baseball has really been a lot about the basics, and no matter what level that you're at, I've been able to kind of trial and error. I've coached and been around a few ball clubs that have similar setups. So I've gotten to the opportunity to really perfect my craft in that sense, and seeing who needs to do what, but just having those basic set of drills and seeing where people are at. And the stronger players, they're not going to have a problem, but some players might fumble with little small things in there, and then I can see that, and I can help them make those adjustments. So they're getting that exposure to the basics, and the guys that have the basics down are staying sharp, so everyone can kind of meet in the middle at that.
So it still makes it easy, obviously, to still juggle and combine it, sort of everything at once.
Yeah, it does. It does. It's hard because some guys have played seniors since they were old enough to play seniors, and there's a guy that's like, "Yeah, I started baseball last week."
I was one of those 3 years ago, so I just decided to join, and that was it. Hadn't played it before. Going into seasons coming up, in 2 days we have our first game against Port Melbourne on the 4th of October. What are your sort of expectations for not only that game but the season and sort of beyond that as well?
I try not to have too specific of expectation. I've seen a lot of good things from the guys, and I'm definitely looking forward to putting them in places that they're going to be successful. But I really just want to see what everyone has. I think the most important thing is putting out a good effort and good attitude, and just playing hard, and letting the chips lay where they may, and make the adjustments for the next game for the next week. So just seeing where everybody's at, and hopefully we come out on top. But I really want to see what everybody can do and give them opportunity to showcase their talents, and hopefully I can put them in a place where they can be successful and benefit the club.
Well, look, I think with your resume of experience, I think we're definitely heading in the right direction for that. And look, Port Melbourne, especially being a late game as well. We're playing 4:00 in the reserves and then 6:30 at night for the ones. Yeah. We're all going to be pretty wrecked after that. But I think we're all looking forward to, especially what we've experienced already just during pre-season. I think we're all excited to get out there and really start showing the other teams that, hey, we were playing baseball, but now we're seriously playing baseball. Like, we're ready for a whole new change, and to really put the Pirates name back out there and go, come over here, we're fantastic. Look what we can do from where we were to where we are now.
Yeah.
So having your help is a big, massive difference in regards to what we've been able to, proceed with and accomplish pretty much, which is fantastic. So we definitely really do appreciate it. Look, I won't keep you too much longer. One final one to sort of wrap it up. What have you got to say for any of the supporters that are, have gone through us with the good times, the hard times, and now coming up with the new times? And anyone that's just watching in general that sort of stumbles across, this video of meeting you and what you're all about.
Well, a big part of my work ethic and how I am as a person comes from where I was raised, from Detroit. If you know anything about Detroit, they've gone through a lot, and we're on the come up right now in terms of the economy and how the city's doing, and sports. Of course, Detroit's a big sports town, so I know what it's like to be on the bottom of the hill. I know what it's like to be on the top. And those people that have stuck with Preston through the good times, through the bad, we need you now more than ever. And we're on the way up, and I'm going to make sure that we get to where we need to go by the time it's all said and done.
That's what I love to hear. Now, just one final thing. Give them all a shout, because I know you got your own little podcast that you do as well.
Yes.
We all know that. Where can we find that?
Justice_imported on Instagram and TikTok. The podcast is called Imported Athletes and Travel Podcast. Me and my friend Yodai Nakamura. He's also another international baseball player. We bring other import athletes for baseball, softball, basketball, wherever, and we get them on the podcast to talk about their experience playing overseas. We've had people from America, people from Europe, people from all over sharing their experience. So I really want to help build a community around imports and around people that do a lot of traveling or travel for work or for different reasons, to try to grow a community, because being an expat can be lonely sometimes. Like, I'm here by myself. So I definitely wanted to make that podcast so people know more about it and grow a bigger community. So thank you for letting me plug that.
Nah, of course. Thank you for joining us on the first episode of hopefully what's going to be many, and appreciate your time, and let's kill it Saturday. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, mate.